Hi everyone, this is Odd Beholder for the Doorbell, and I have a little confession to make. I am not at home. I am currently in Schlieen at Sommelgors 74. It's a very special place for artists founded by Godin Tonés, and I feel very honored to show you around in this magical place. Up here in the mountains, there's a lot of things you do around the house. For example, you make a fire in the morning. During the crisis, everybody started to bake bread. I don't know if you have noticed that as well. So I get to eat freshly baked bread. I think breakfast is essential for composing. I draw a little because it brings me in a very good frame of mind. And then I compose. Hoi. I make a lot of phone calls with my producer in Berlin. I also have a lot of meetings with Music Declares Emergency because we want the new normal to be a greener normal. What impresses me the most when I go out is the silence. Well, it was the silence. Now people are sneaking out of their holes, staring at the sun, having secret parties, drinking their canned beer on the riverside like feisty teenagers. But let's hold this pause a little longer and let's not unflatten the curve. Right now I am in a very privileged situation. I found a peaceful place to work, a place where the crisis seems far away. But in the first weeks of the lockdown, I was unable to do anything at all. The lockdown questioned everything I had planned for the next 2 years. Still, I feel like it's not just to be too sad about that, because a lot of people are in a very bad place now. The elderly people, the people working in the hospitals, and those who are locked into refugee camps. So, yeah. Some of my new songs are about mortality or about the inevitability of change. There are also songs about everything that we as humans can't control. In this house there are also a lot of things that are out of control, sort of, because some other artists have left little traces behind, and I feel like an archaeologist trying to figure out what they mean, and yeah, it's a big inspiration. I have no idea what these are for. Looks like you can grind something with it. It smells very nice. It smells like cinnamon. Reforesting fire.
Keep your fingers crossed. Light some tinder, light a flame. Name a lover that you've lost. Keep your fingers crossed. Name a lover, make a list. I'm but an image, but a ghost. Imagine all your love, a reforesting fire. Won't you keep your fingers crossed? Imagine all your love, a reforesting fire. Won't you keep your fingers crossed? See the ties cost. Draw a ring, tear it apart. Won't you try to change the past? Breathe, your pain won't last. Let it go, don't clench your fist. Won't you keep your fingers crossed? Imagine all your love, a reforesting fire. Won't you keep your fingers crossed? Imagine all your love, a reforesting fire. Won't you keep your fingers crossed? for resting fire, won't you keep your fingers crossed?
What you can't see right now, but it's very beautiful, there is a bird inside this room. He must have, probably there is a nest somewhere, I don't know. If you have to stay at home, if you have the privilege to stay at home, read a newspaper out of real paper, relax and stay safe. Bye!